the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Eagles and the Bears, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory, and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in playing reasonably well. Losers the last time out, but winners of 4 or 5 before that. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start. But I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also room for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They'll begin on the ground here with Bull. Oh, nice move. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
You're the Eagles?
You.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. They go play action with Richardson. This one's swung out to Vaughn. And he'll be a little shy
It's the Bears.
here at the 26-yard
It's the
line.
Bears.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
The Eagles are close, so I want that to win.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And a short gain here down to the 22. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. This defense for the Bears, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Jackson Smith-Njigba hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Oh, Hammy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Richardson to the air on first down. That's complete right around the eight. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5.
Yeah, they changed it. He changes. Yeah, I'm number 5 to start, yeah. But he changes up.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Anthony Richardson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Ready, let's go.
Back to throw. Andrews. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Andrews on 1st and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 21-0 our score after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Dobbins, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's a nice pickup on first down on that second down run. That yardage gain, they can run that plan any down.
To throw is Andrews. Throwing on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Shark, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play though gets them right back up to that level. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson, how do you do as he gets in here for the sack?
I have to do that. That was dumb.
Oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. Second and a country mile. Here's Rivers. At the 49. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second and long, but now you still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you do, but you feel pretty good about the last play, don't you? Maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one, and maybe your team will believe in it when you send it in.
Now it's Richardson. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jackson Smith and Jigba with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time, a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Jackson Smith and Jigba touchdown catch. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. Well, here we sit, week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or wild card spots. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, Andrews. That is caught, and he goes out right around the 39. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Dobbins trying the left side, powering forward. We'll get this up to about the 44. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. We hope he's okay. He'll step aside and be right back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? when the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down. Excellent play there on 3rd down, getting 25 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again.
You buddy.
Throw on the way, but that's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw again. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Bears! Chris Godwin from 8 yards out, and the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Again, help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. But the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Short one here, caught by McBride. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Andrews now on 1st down. That one complete. Elliott. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now here's Andrews to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by Dell. He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. So we've reached only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show. football. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the half will begin with a touchback. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
O'Connell working from the gun. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
If he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Zeke going to get it on the option. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
We're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Take it at the 37.
Illegal blocking the ball. Return team.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
O'Connell now off the bootleg. And this one into the hands of Vaughn. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yards. 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety throw on third down. Sometimes you try to find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Vaughn on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good touchdowns.
Oh my God, O'Connell! 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 Got a throw!
Boy, another score. Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that.
OMG.
But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this
Sammy,
touchback.
can you do something for me?
To the 25.
Can you put the spoon in the sink and then everything else in the
We
can?
haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic? We're going to get to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at the 20. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard move, 8-yard return.
But they hit.
Eagles football, 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. The long drive last time out for this offense.
Oh, the Sevilla. Those are good. Those are healthy. Those are healthy. That's like soda, but it's not soda. It's like soda, but it's not soda, yeah. It's soda. It's soda, crazy. You taste it, it's just like soda.
Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about football. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
This is my favorite soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now on third down, they'll look to throw.
I wanted it.
And that is incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You guys are winning. You're 45.
Defensively, you look at the numbers.
Yeah, bro.
We just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where the quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them. Holding them under 200 today.
This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's White.
Get up! You had all day. I said that guy, he had all day to throw.
Gain on third down, good for 28. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10 to throw. White. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage in the last game. This one goes for 20. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. White. Throw left side, holding by McBride. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple. Dobbins running out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yes, sir. An attaboy there on 1st down. Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Crazy.
Scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Andrews toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain, let's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodge 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. I think here, the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard, you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation. You're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator.
That's a back shoulder roll. That's exactly what you got to do in jiu-jitsu.
Now O'Connell. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
Yeah, you sit there, and then you just bring your legs over your head.
And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
You see? You see how you turn to get your legs over your head?
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
What an advantage having a little guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he will have
That's a front. That's a pro. That's a.
just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the back.
There he goes, left side.
Ooh, he go. That boy go. That boy go.
And they are going to score again. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry is big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Su hermano crazy.
Was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Oh, almost.
Dobbins out of the backfield.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or runs through people. But they were waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now a throw here, hold in, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Crazy.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now Andrews on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back and blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this
You're
is
right.
actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
It's okay. I'm not going over there. I can't reach you.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation for that big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before? This worked well right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A yard in the wrong direction. Third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Congratulations all the way around. If you can stop a big thing like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. To throw here, O'Connell. And this is incomplete. Big play, but he could not put it in. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. O'Connell. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. That one looks like it's thrown here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And now they're in a hurry up. First down throw, O'Connell. Complete. Clock will stop with 13 seconds remaining. Well, big here. Up really big. That passing incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. Understandably so, they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top.
You funny guy.
I'm sorry.